Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. When you are given two fractions and you have to tell which one of the fractions is greater or smaller, you use the LCM method, right? But there are so many wonderful smart tricks which are given in the books and we hardly use them. This is one of those underrated tricks, and most of the students, whether they are in class 9, 10th also, they are comparing fractions using the LCM method only. That is, by having a common denominator they will compare the numerators, right? And that's what most of us do. Like 92 out of 100 students will do the same way. But do you know, finding LCM is not required when you have to compare the fractions. You just need to be little good in your basic multiplication skills, and we have posted tens of videos in which we told you how to master the skill of multiplying numbers mentally in your mind, whether it's like big 4-digit numbers or 5-digit numbers as well. In fractions you don't find such big numbers, and therefore if you are good in mental multiplication, this skill will not even, you will not even touch the pen, and you will see the fractions and tell which one of them is greater. That is the video title, finding the greater or smaller fraction out of the two which are given. And this happens to be the chapter number 5 which we are taking up, the art of manipulating the fractions. And if you have good manipulation skills in terms of fractions, so many of the higher calculations will become easy for you. So if you want a compilation of all these tricks, over 350 tricks at one place, and it's a must acquire, must procure thing. So if you are a school student, college student preparing for placement exams, you should have this ebook of short tricks. And this is available. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. I'll tell you how to get a copy. This is the WhatsApp number 9896369963. For all maths teachers, very important for you to have this collection. And if you are a parent, gift your child this beautiful thing which will help him for the complete life. So friends, let's see the concept of this trick. You know what we are doing? We are trying to compare two different fractions. So I'll take an example how the students do it, and then we will solve some questions using this short trick. So suppose we are given that we have say 5 by 12 as one of the fractions, and let's take 11 by 16 as other fraction. Now we want to compare which one of these two is greater. Obviously one will be greater than the other one will be smaller, right? So what are the students doing? Now this is what the students do traditionally. So traditional method, they pick up the denominators 12 and 16 and they find the LCM using the traditional approach. This is 2, so 6 and 8, again 2, this is 3 and 4, and then 3 and 4 are co-prime. So many of the students, they leave it here. Some of the students carry forward this method also. So now 2 times 2 times 3 times 4. How much is that? 12 4s are 48. So they know that the LCM of these two numbers is 48. So what do? They convert this with a common denominator of 48. So 48 divided by 12 is 4. So 4 times 5, 20, comma 48 divided by 16 is 3. 3 times 11, 33. And now they know 5 by 12 is 20 by 48 and 11 by 16 is 33 by 48. And then they convert, after converting, then they find out which one is greater, because 33 is greater than 20. So 33 upon 48, which was obtained from 11 upon 16, is the greater one. Now this is traditional approach, right? And you will admit 9 out of 10 students are doing this only. So let us now eliminate the use of LCM and we will find out which one is the greater one, again just by cross multiplication. Now 5 by 12 and 11 by 16. I just need to write a number above 5 here and above 11 here. Just multiply 5 across like this. 5 times 16 is 80 and 11 times 12 is 132. That's all we need to do. We don't need to find the LCM. Now you see 132 is greater than 80. So this fraction 11 upon 16 is greater than 5 by 12. Now the cross multiplication method works perfectly fine. Now if you are good in your multiplication skills, just like I did not do any rough work here, I directly know that 11 by 16 is the greater fraction. So that is the concept involved in the trick. Now let's use this trick to solve some questions. Can we do it like within 5 to 7 seconds each question? That is the test. And after doing all these questions, if you say to yourself it really works, purpose solved. So here we have 7 upon 10 and then we have 4 upon 9. So 7 times 9 is 63. So I'll have to write it below 7 only, okay, or above 7. And then 4 times 10 below 4. So this is 40. And now I know that 63 is greater than 40. So 7 by 10 is greater than 4 by 9. See, be careful, you have to write under the numerator of the fraction which you are using. So I am using 7 numerator, here I am using 9 denominator. So I have to write it below the numerator. Likewise 4 times 10, I will not write below 10, I will write below 4 and then I will compare these numbers. Right? Let's see here, 5 by 11, 2 by 7. So 5 times 7, 35, 2 times 11, 22, 35 is greater than 22, so 5 by 11 is greater than 2 by 7. Let's have more questions. 5 by 12 and 9 by 11. So 5 times 11 is 55, 9 times 12, 12 nines are 108. So 108 is greater and therefore 9 by 11 is greater than 5 by 12 or 5 by 12 is smaller than 9 by 11. 8 by 21 and 11 by 13. 8 times 13. It will be 8 times 3 is 24 and 80, 104 and 21 times 11 or 11 times 21. This will be 231. Now you can very comfortably say that 104 is less than 231. So 8 by 21 is the smaller fraction or 11 by 13 is the larger fraction. Likewise, two more questions. Here we have some big numbers, 21 by 25 and 17 by 21. So I need to do 21 times 21, which gives me 21 square 441, and I need to do 17 times 25. 17 times 25 I can do either by traditional multiplication or by multiplication by 100 and then taking two halves. That both ways it works. 7 5 is 35, 5 3 carry. This is 14 plus 5 19 plus 2 22, 2 2 carry, and then 2 plus 2 4, 425. So you can see 441 is greater and therefore 21 by 25 is greater than 17 by 21. Likewise, this one 20 by 23 and we have 25 by 26. So this numerator, when you multiply across, 26 into 2 is 52. So 520 and then 25 into 23. So I can do 23 into 25 using the traditional approach or by multiplication by 100, which gives you 2300, and then I'll have to use the halving. That is, if you take the half, this will become 1150, and if you take half once more, this will become 575. So 575 is the product across like this, and now I know that 520 is smaller than 575. So this fraction 20 by 23 is smaller than 25 by 26. So a single multiplication skill, and you can actually compare the fractions very easily by finding the greater or the smaller. So friends, if you are liking all these videos which I am posting especially for the junior students and for the quantitative aptitude exams, do give it a like and share it with your WhatsApp groups. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and along with the subscribe button you need to hit the bell icon. Now this is important because otherwise you will not be getting the notifications on your mobile. So click that and click all notifications to get all the updates of the future uploads. Practice this by taking 30-40 questions and then let me know in the comments below, did it work for you? All the best.